Welcome to the Pineapple Pinup, the Hot Wife Life podcast. On today's podcast, it is a very special episode for me because I am joined by my friend Andrea, and we discuss all sorts of things. And then I got a question from a listener, Carmen. This is sort of a girl-centric episode, and I apologize for that, but please enjoy. Okay. Hi.
Hello,
Okay. What do you want to be called?
Andrea.
Okay. Andrea. This is my friend Andrea. She has been featured on the podcast in the past as A.
Yeah, that's me.
I was trying to keep you anonymous.
Okay.
As anonymous as you can when everybody who was at the party knows everybody who was at the party.
Oh, yeah, it's Andrea.
Yes. Okay. So, how did you get into kink?
Into kink or into the lifestyle?
Let's start with kink because I have a feeling that kink came first. Did it?
No.
Okay.
I was introduced to the lifestyle by my aunt.
By your aunt?
Yes.
Oh my.
Yes. Yes. Like someone very close to me, like my family. And literally it was just to make money.
Money.
Yeah,
Okay.
to make parties.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how I started.
Okay.
But then I found someone in the lifestyle in a party and I got stuck with him for 7 years. But then we broke up and now I'm here. I'm single
Oh,
in
wow.
Virginia.
Sorry.
It's mine.
Okay, good. I was just like looking around like, what
We're
the
not
heck?
there yet.
Okay. So you were with somebody for 7 years
Yes.
in the lifestyle.
Yes.
Okay. And then you
You weren't expecting the answer, right?
No, that trust me, that's absolutely. What is in your mind your kink, if it isn't lifestyle?
Big things.
Okay, so yeah, so you're like a queen of spades, right?
Yes.
Okay,
That's how he used to call me.
okay, so is that your kink or is that okay?
Yeah.
So, all right, so my original kink back before I got into the life was more BDSM. Okay.
Okay.
More subplay.
Okay. I've never done that.
Okay. Which is why that led me into the lifestyle. My gateway drug was actually the kinky side of things. And then my husband and I came to the lifestyle from that kink
Okay.
situation.
Okay.
Which is why it was a little shocking to me that your kink came second. That's
Yeah.
why I was checking. That's why I was checking.
Yeah, like I always, from my past relationships, I don't know, I always liked like a big dick.
There you go.
That's-
There you go. Queen of Spades is a very respectable title.
Yeah.
So because you are single, you are more of a unicorn
Yes.
than like a hot wife or something like that.
Yeah.
How do you find being a unicorn in let's say in our current area? How do you do you like being a unicorn here? Would you rather be a hot wife?
Yes. Because that's how I started being a hot wife.
Mm-hmm.
And I miss that. I
Okay.
miss that.
That's the thing that I find, that's the thing. I don't know how you do this, how you navigate this when you're single. Because, yes.
I'm still new to it. It's hard. It's scary sometimes.
Okay.
But I think that once you find someone that you trust, I can just go back to the same person.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I know I'm gonna be safe right there.
Yes. And see, that's one of the things that I talk about a lot on here is the fact that I'm not entirely sure how it would look if I was trying to do this without my husband, without that safety net.
Yes.
Because not only does he protect me physically, he also protects me emotionally.
Yeah.
And I'm not entirely sure how you download a party.
It's hard. It's a lot of thinking. Sometimes on Fed, I try not to put that I'm gonna go to a party, because whenever I do it, I receive a lot of DMs.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, should I not go?
Yeah.
What if something happens to me? Yes.
Well, see, that was one of the reasons why my husband and I started doing the parties, is because they felt safer
Yeah.
than meeting people one-on-one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop doing that.
Parties?
No,
Or
like doing
meeting?
101.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's has been like some things going on
Oh
that
my.
I'm just no,
Yeah, I can only imagine how terrifying it is.
yeah.
Because, I mean, first of all, we're women.
Yeah.
We have vaginas and we can't leave home without them.
No. No.
And it's harder to confirm it's harder to make your consent like known in a one-on-one environment. Not known, but like have it be respected.
Yeah, and I think that being on 101, you're more vulnerable
Exactly.
than being in a crowd.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when when you're in that crowd, you've also got your tribe, who's like somebody there is probably going to step up and protect you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the very first time you ever came to a party that I was at,
I know.
that was the
so
funniest
sorry.
thing. No, you should never
Like,
apologize.
Didn't met.
We didn't meet. But the funniest thing to me is that I'm on the bed getting railed out. You're standing by the door, and like, it is like thirst. It is like coming off of them in fucking waves. It is the most desperate thing I've ever seen. And you're like, dude, give me a second.
And I didn't even know that happened until like days after.
Yeah, but it was so funny to me how you just looked at them and said, I'm just trying to get in with the vibe right now. I just got here.
Yes,
Can you breathe?
Literally.
But that to me was like that was the funniest part. And then, but that's the problem with the parties that we go to, is that a lot of times not a whole lot of people are playing.
Yeah.
And you know what I really like? I have recently discovered, because of the fact that I make such a god awful mess. Sorry. Because of the fact that I make such a god awful mess, I try to camp out in one spot so that I'm not ruining the whole party for everyone.
Okay. Okay.
But that usually entails me having to camp out on like the one side where it's just me.
Yeah.
So I don't get a lot of that, the other bed interaction.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. Okay.
Did you think I was standoffish?
No, just like I did pay attention to that you stay in one place.
Yeah.
That you don't go like to other beds.
Yeah,
other
exactly.
Places. Okay.
Because of the fact that I'm sorry, like, do you have any idea how guilty you feel?
But everybody loves it.
Oh yeah.
Who does it? Tell
Imagine,
me who does it.
imagine you're a girl. You have found a guy who wants to play with you, and you go and you lay down, and the bed is wet and cold.
Yes.
Because somebody has turned the air conditioner down to 62 degrees because she's going through hot flashes, and she's squirting all over everything.
Right. Yes.
So, I mean, I
wouldn't play there. Yeah.
in some capacity, I'm trying to make it so that you have a comfortable place.
Yeah. Okay.
Knowing that I have just basically put caution tape around whatever area I am in, because it's happened to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm so sorry about it.
It's okay.
It was fucking hilarious, though. That was probably the funniest shit. Okay, just to recap, we were playing, I think it was with Kobe.
Last party?
No, that party that I just totally like painted you. Was I playing with Kobe?
I think so.
Yeah. And he pulled out at just the right moment, and I just it was like,
I remember the first time I seen you squirt, I'm like, oh shit, she can squirt. Like,
The problem is more she can't not squirt.
when she cannot.
It's yeah, no, it's a pain in the, I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's a pain in the ass because do you have any idea, like, just every time somebody lays down on a bed near me, I'm like, I'm so sorry.
It's wet.
I'm so sorry. Please ignore Lake want to come fuck me, okay?
There is some guys that they don't like it. I have come into some, probably like 2, 3 guys that they're like, ew. I'm like, oh, you just don't appreciate this. Like, not everybody can do it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a skill. And mind you, it's a skill that overtook me. Once I learned how to do it, I couldn't shut the fucking thing off.
And I can squirt. I'll squirt only if the guy is fucking me good.
Yeah.
If I'm not enjoying what I'm feeling, you're not gonna get that.
Right.
So, guys, work hard on that.
Yeah, no, it's funny because I've had a lot of people who talk to me about the show, the big show. And I'm like, well, if you want it, you're gonna have to do some prep work, dude.
Of course.
You got to turn the fountain on if you want to see.
It's not just gonna open the faucet and let it rain. No, It's not like that. It don't work like that.
It doesn't work like that. You got to prime the pump, dude.
Yes.
But so, you are currently, because you are a unicorn, you get invited to a lot of parties.
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah.
Somehow, yeah.
Yeah. And I personally am so grateful when you come to my parties. Like, legit, okay, I've had parties before.
Yeah.
Where I have invited several women and none of them played.
Oh, wow.
So I was taking like all 17 of the men that showed up by myself.
That's a waste of a spot.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like, I might as well turn the sprinkler systems on.
Yes. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, no, if I go to a party, I'm going with the mentality that I want to play. I want to have fun because I don't do this every day.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't do this every day, and I don't go to parties often.
Right.
Like, when I was a couple, we used to go parties probably every weekend.
Right.
And sometimes we will go Friday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. By Sunday night, my pussy was swollen, my legs were shaking, but that was us.
Yeah.
And I miss that. I haven't find the right person.
I can play with some people. Like, I can play with some people.
Okay.
But there are some that I'm like, no, I can't have a conversation with you.
Oh. Okay, I'm a very selective person when it comes to play. I mean, if you notice, like, whenever you go to your parties, I don't play with everybody.
Exactly.
Not because I'm naked right there, that means my pussy is available for everybody.
Right.
No. I might touch them for a little bit, but if it's not what I'm looking for, there's a size and a thickness that I'm looking for.
Right.
And if you're not there, nothing is going to happen.
There you go.
Yeah. That's me going to parties because I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste their time.
Right.
One of your parties.
Okay.
It happened that I said, fuck it. I'm just going to be with everybody and I'm just going to have fun. This guy, he couldn't get hard.
Oh, God.
I was in doggy style and he was trying to put his dick in, but he was just hurting me. He was hurting me. Yes.
Because he was there with his fist.
Yes. So he kept on pushing with his hand. And I said, you know what? I need some dick. I'm horny. I need some dick. Yes.
I did tell somebody that, I'm sorry, I don't have a half an hour to play with your dick taffy right now. No. I gotta go.
Yeah.
That wasn't the flavor of the month when I showed up here.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is it's not to be cruel, but it's not like we're there. We're not the fucking party favors.
No.
We're the reason the party exists.
Yeah.
Because without us, I mean.
And even just to go to a party, that doesn't mean you're gonna play. You can watch. Me, I like to watch first.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see a girl getting fucked, and that's gonna turn me on.
Right.
Then I'm like, okay, now I'm ready.
It's like watching live porn.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah. So after I watch,
My problem is that I'm always like, okay, can we get this show on the road? Because I came here for a reason, and
it's getting late.
it's getting late, and I got to go home at some point because I'm gonna need a sandwich.
Yes, I mean it's exhausted.
Yeah, it's
Getting
exhausting.
But more than one guy. Yes.
Yes, but I mean, it's a lot of fucking fun. It's
Oh yeah, of course.
a lot of fucking fun.
Yes.
Yes. But
Yes.
it's also, but I mean, the thing is that burns a lot of calories and
A
it
lot of energy.
takes a lot of energy, and you've got your legs in these very
Weird positions.
weird positions for long periods of time.
That if you're not fucking, you can't do that.
Yeah, no.
You can't stretch like that. Trust me,
Seriously,
I tried it at home.
when's the last time you sat in Happy Baby for like
No,
fucking 45 minutes?
no.
Unless there's a guy between my thighs, I
Right.
ain't doing that.
Oh yeah,
But when there's a guy between my thighs, I can do it for like,
it doesn't hurt.
it doesn't hurt.
No, and it's not uncomfortable at all.
But yeah, no, Downward Dog, that's a good one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so the parties, I understand exactly what you're talking about though, because just because you come to a party doesn't mean that you're going to be able to perform.
Right.
Because it's an atmosphere.
Yes.
And if you're at all inside your head, it's gonna shrivel.
Yep.
And no amount of fluff or magic is going to make it come to life if you're uncomfortable in the whole situation.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to get to the thing with the guy. Okay. So now let me just say, Josh is actually a regular bull of mine.
Okay.
So he and I have actually played
Okay.
a lot.
Okay.
But at that party, I was seriously like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to fuck him again.
Oh my god.
Because that was some thirsty fucking shit.
Yes.
That was some crazy, thirsty shit. And I'm so turned off. Like, okay, guys.
Then what are you doing here with me if you want to be with her?
Exactly. But no, that's not my problem. I don't have any problem. Please go fuck her all you like. But my problem is that when you act thirsty, when you act a little desperate, pushy, and like almost cracked out, it's not really something that I'm going, oh yeah, do me, big boy. No. So the thing is that I'm not asking you to be aloof. That's not at all that's never what I'm asking the guy to be. Right. But when it's like, you gotta get me with her. You gotta get me with her.
Oh no.
I'm like whispering it in my ear like it's a fucking sexy secret. No, dude, I get it.
Why was
you
he
like that guy?
You?
No, he was just standing there. I had taken a break. I'd gotten up and I went to, because I have to go check in with my husband.
Right.
Because for me, a lot of the party is about my husband.
Okay.
And how he's my touchstone.
Okay.
So I like knowing where he is and if he's having a good time, because because of the fact that there's two of us, both of us need to be having a good time.
Of course.
Or it's time to shut it down.
Yeah.
So with my husband, I was going to check on him and I'd gotten up and I'd put on my robe and he came in and you were standing there talking to somebody and then you went out of the room. And he came up behind me and wrapped his arms around me like he was all like sexy hug from behind. It was like, you need to set up a play date with me and her.
Oh my.
And I was like, oh, okay. I gotta go.
Let me go with my husband.
I gotta go find the thing that I want to do now. But for me, it's like, there's something about that that's always kind of turned me off.
I think to every girl. That's a turn off.
Exactly. And saying things like, your vagina's not enough. Can you bring an extra? No, I'm just kidding. That's I'm
Oh,
I'm interpreting what they're saying.
okay.
I'm
I'm
interpreting
like,
because, like, have you ever had a guy say to you, "You should get another girl, bring her with you"?
no. So far, no.
But it, like, when it happens, you're like,
I'll block that person.
yeah, seriously. It's like,
Yes, I'll block that person.
and it's not that I have a problem with. It's the approach,
That's
because
the
honestly, if somebody
immediately
said
turn off.
exactly,
That will be immediately turn off for me. I'll
if
be like,
somebody,
okay, thank you
but
so
like,
much. Have a good night.
let's say something like this. Have you ever thought about having a threesome with another woman? Because if you were into that, I'd be very interested in participating in something like that with you. Much
Okay.
better approach.
Yes, that is yes.
But
Instead of
you should get another girl. I'm sorry, but I have questions. What's wrong with my vagina?
yeah,
And what makes you think that
but
you
you're
can
here
satisfy? What what makes you think you can satisfy two of them?
yeah.
I
And
mean,
some. I'm gonna say some. They think that they can be
the sultan in a harem.
yes. But then when things are live and you're there with the two girls, they can't perform.
Right, because
They don't know what to do.
it is a fucking mind
They
fuck.
don't know how to act.
Exactly.
They don't know. Uh,
I mean, it takes it takes a lot for a man to be able to perform in front of a group.
yes.
And when you put into that, now you have to satisfy more than one woman
Yeah.
who you may not know very well.
That's even more
Like,
on top
that
of
makes
everything.
that makes me like a little nervous.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Because
But-
usually like the first time is it's gonna be awkward at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, what are we doing? Should I go doggy? Are you fucking me? You're fucking
like,
her.
who-
Am I
where are we
licking you?
going?
Yeah.
What position am I in? When you concocted this in your mind,
Yeah.
what position was I in? Was I over there in the corner? Okay, I'm gonna be over there in the
Yeah.
corner. Don't mind me, I need a robe. It's a little chilly in the corner.
Yes.
It's kind of like shower sex. Okay, I'm chilly over here. Can I get
Yeah.
my robe?
Yes.
Oh,
But
but
I
yeah.
have been in threesomes, and it's been fun.
Oh,
It's been
absolutely.
fun.
And when you approach it with the right attitude,
Yes.
and you approach it with the right game plan,
Right.
and you don't make it a thirsty thing, because I'm sorry, I think it's the desperation, the fact that now all of a
Give
sudden
me a break.
you've turned me into a pimp.
Yeah.
You should bring another girl. Like, sorry, I don't have a stable, guys.
Yeah.
But that to me is very it's one of those things though that just happens a lot, and it happens
At
a
a
lot to
parties.
women. It happens a lot to women, especially women in kink,
Yeah.
where the interpretation is that we do enjoy group sex, because I do. I enjoy group sex.
Too.
As a matter of fact, the best part of the evening at the last party I threw was the end part where we were all
Oh,
in like
yes.
that orgy pile.
Yeah.
And
I
it
love
was-
that time.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I love it when the party's starting to wind down and it's enough people that everybody can get on the
Yeah.
bed. And I don't really care about the mess at that point.
Yeah. Fuck it, we're here. This
Live
is the
in
end.
it.
Yeah. Get in there. Yeah.
If you're not going home with my cum on you, you didn't do it right.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. The last part of the party. Yes.
That
it was
right.
great.
Exactly.
It was
And we had the right chemistry going on,
yeah.
where it was, because Flame had spent all night being very, very iron filings to a magnet with my pussy, to the point where I was literally like, dude, I'm gonna get up now.
Let me have another dig.
Like, because if I wanted one dick, I would stay home with my husband.
Right.
And even he brings dildos to the party.
Yeah. You know, I wanted to play with that toy that day, but I totally forgot. Like the end, it was great.
Oh yeah.
And then I mean, with everything that happened
Yes.
that night, I just forgot. And then I remember the next day, I'm like, the toy. I didn't get to play with the toy.
You remember the barbecue?
Yes.
The barbecue, we had both of the machines set up
Oh.
in the room right up
Oh.
above where we're sitting right now.
Yes.
We had both of the machines set up.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I couldn't
it's
make.
absolutely fine. Like, it's not a problem, but like, just know that there is always an opportunity for you to come and play with any of my machines.
Thank
Like,
you.
because seriously, we're gonna get it figured out. We're gonna get the timing right at
Yes.
some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, but no, it was and it was okay that you didn't show up to that barbecue because Josh had to leave early
Okay.
and me and Jeff like had a lot of fun.
Okay.
It was a really good time. I don't know if you
It
listened
was
to
more like a one-on-one.
Yeah.
No, I didn't end up.
Oh, so I did an episode about it, and
Okay.
there was this very funny thing that happened. He was doing a rim job on me, and all I could think is, "Don't say fire in the hole," and because I was afraid I was going to say it because I have a problem when something funny pops into my head, not letting it come out my mouth. Like, it was going through my head like a train, like just, and I was like, "Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it." But
Trying to concentrate what was going down there as well.
so everything got very, very tense.
Okay.
And then I was worried that there would be fire in the hole. I was
Right.
okay. Nobody's going to relax. But it was a lot of fun though. We had but it was really funny because I didn't even play with the machines.
Okay. No, well, you had two guys.
I had two guys. So why would
Yes.
I? Like, hello, I've brought you to my gallery so that you can all watch me do something. Thank you.
Playing with the toys? No. No, you know something about me? I don't really like to play with toys.
Okay.
I'm curious about them, but I love Dick.
Yes.
Yes.
I love Dick too, but I do love a good toy because you know what's crazy about a toy? If I say I'm coming to a toy, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change the depth it's going. It doesn't change the vibration it's doing. It doesn't change. But if you say I'm coming to a guy, all of a sudden they start speeding up and you're like, where the fuck did you go? Wait, come back. I mean, we were right there.
Yeah.
Promised land, like we were knocking on heaven's door and you decided to take a detour to see Nebraska.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. In fact, me saying I don't like toys. Look what I found.
Yeah. She just got a vibe out of her fucking
Yeah.
purse because why not? I mean,
You never know when you're gonna use it.
exactly.
You're gonna need it.
Exactly.
So
Oh, that one looks like one of those me vibes.
I don't know. It's new.
Okay.
New. I just got it out of the package. I charged it, and I'm like, oh, you're going with me today.
Okay, so it's got the little tonguey parts
Yes.
and then it's got the big egg part. That's cool. Oh wow.
That's how it sounds.
That was a vibe by.
I think it has like 12 speeds.
Oh, damn. Nice.
That's my favorite because I
Yeah.
have another toy from this brand.
Uh-huh.
They're all the same. Like the vibrations is the same. The second one is my favorite.
Perfect. Oh yeah. Okay.
That's a little too fast.
Little too fast for you. What's really funny is my oh, of course. Oh my god.
Can't stop.
Okay.
Okay.
If you press it really long, just press it long.
See, okay, there you go. I got it. You can tell that I really play with toys.
And you can tell that I do.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So it was kind of funny.
Turn this off.
So it was so funny. I had I went to a party like last week
Okay.
and there was a guy there and he had a stroke that reminded me of a vibrator because he would go hump, 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 hump.
Literally, you sound like a vibrator right now.
And it was funny because I nicknamed him the camel because it was 2 humps and a stroke. It was so funny.
Oh,
It was so awesome. But no, it was, and that's another thing is that because of the fact that I am doing this podcast, sometimes when I'm at the parties, I'm trying to remember all the things that are going on.
yeah.
But I'm not really privy to a lot of the things that are going on because of the fact that I'm in a bed
Yes. Yeah.
doing the thing that I came to the party for.
Yeah. Of course.
So for me, it's a little, there's a little background thing that I'm doing that I'm like, maybe I should just fucking focus on the thing, on one thing, not two. So, it turns out that you are actually friends with the guy that was there and you spend a lot of time with him, right?
Right.
Yeah. I have a feeling that this might be,
It might be.
that guy is packing some heat.
Yes.
The skyscraper.
I enjoy
Yeah.
a lot being with him.
Yeah. He's a nice guy too.
Oh, yes.
Very nice guy. Anyway, so if you did get into another relationship, would you ever go vanilla? If you ever got into
No.
a relationship with a vanilla person?
No. I've tried in the past with my ex and I couldn't.
Okay.
The most that I lasted without going to a party or without doing anything out of outside with my ex, it was 1 month.
Oh.
Yes.
That's
That
under-
was like too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was too much for me. And I said, I can't no more. I need to go to a party.
And I mean, I understand that though. I get it because it wasn't like it was, it became a part of your relationship.
Yes.
And
And that's where we met.
Exactly. So and I have a hard time with the thought of giving it and then taking it away. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it
Like
would.
you showed me, to me, it was like you showed me this life. He didn't introduce me to it, but I started going to parties and actually playing in the parties with him. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's like I explore the lifestyle with him. Mm-hmm. So for him to say, okay, we're going to stop, that was like, no.
No.
And it wasn't him who said, we're going to stop. It was me that said, you know what, we're going to stop going to parties. Maybe that's going to benefit us from, we were having problems,
Right.
because of the lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, if I have to stop going to parties for the best of our relationship, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Didn't last.
it didn't last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my husband and I actually started doing parties a long time before we actually got into the lifestyle. We went to like maybe 3 or 4.
Okay.
And the reaction to it was he seemed really tense.
Okay.
And I was fine. I was like, I don't care.
I'm enjoying it.
Bring on the dicks, no.
Yes.
But I didn't actually even play at those parties when we first started. But
Okay.
because of the fact that my husband was having such an adverse reaction, he was very tense and like a guy was touching my boobs and he goes, it's just touching. And I'm like, one of us is freaking out here.
Oh.
And so I was like, you know what? I don't think this is something that we can do. And it took me a long time to figure out that he enjoyed the angst, but he didn't know how to handle it back then.
Okay.
And so through so much talking,
Oh yeah.
we got back to the point where we got into the lifestyle again.
Okay.
And it ended up working out so much better that time because there was a lot more talking the second time we tried it.
Yeah.
Because the first time I literally thought he was looking for a threesome with me and another girl and didn't want to come out and say, bring me another vagina. But it turns out that's not what he was looking for at all.
Okay.
He was actually looking for me to get fucked.
Okay.
And when I realized he was looking for that, it took me a long time to trust him.
Yeah.
That he was not going to,
Dumb.
overreact to it. Like
that happened to me.
Yeah.
Yes, that happened to me.
And the thing is that you can say as much as you want. If I do this, you can't be mad at me, and you can't get like angry with me.
Yeah.
You can say that as much as you wish. And you can say that as much as you want, but it doesn't change how the shit actually happens.
Yeah.
Because when the shit actually hits the fan and he is jealous and he can't handle those emotions, what else is he going to do?
Yeah.
So you have to get to the point where you're like, listen, I am not doing this because it's something I sought out. I am doing this because this is something you asked me to seek out.
Yeah.
So I need you to bear that in mind with whatever emotional reaction you're going to have to it.
Suck it in.
And if I go out there, I'm the one going out there and putting us at risk.
Yeah.
Because you asked me to.
Yeah.
And I need that to be forefront in your mind before you lose your shit. Okay?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
But it was really funny because...
he never overreact at a party?
No, he's never overreacted at a party.
Okay.
He has never overreacted since we started doing this. Okay. Since we got to the point where we were communicating about it and we were having all the conversations. Yeah. And I started to trust him that he knew his own emotions enough that I felt comfortable going out and doing this. Right. With his blessing.
Yes.
So... But
that's the perfect way to say it. Yes, yeah.
So but it was really funny because he and I went to a party together, and there was a gentleman there who was talking about the fact that he'd taken a girl and she did too much.
Okay.
And he was complaining about the fact that she had done too much. And my husband was like, he literally took this man aside and said, "You can't do that, dude. Mm-hmm. You're slut shaming her."
Yeah, right.
And he was like, and so he ended up having this whole conversation with him where, like, if you take them to these parties, you want them to be as free as fucking possible with their body. Yeah. And you can't put limits on that, especially if you don't define the limits before you go. Yeah. Because that's just setting everybody up for failure.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
So, but no, I get it, because there's a lot of pitfalls out there. There's a lot of pitfalls where, I mean, we're women. Emotional attachments are possible for others, I'm sure. Yeah. Have you ever gotten emotionally attached to somebody you were fucking?
Yes.
Outside your marriage or outside your relationship?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what broke the camel's back?
No. I mean, my ex, he didn't find out, but I did. I had to stop seeing him. Mm-hmm. Because it was getting too much.
It was becoming an emotional affair.
Yeah, it was emotional. Yeah, not from the guy, but from me.
Right.
Because when I play, I like to kiss and
feel romantic.
Yeah.
And yes.
So that was getting kind of out of hand with me and the guy, and I just told my ex, you know what? No, let's just not see him for now. Yeah. Yeah, and that stopped.
Yeah, see, I'm built much different than that.
Yeah.
I am really grossed out by emotions. Like, seriously, I have a very hard time manufacturing emotion. Okay. So for me, kissing is something that I don't want to do because it feels so inauthentic.
I don't kiss everybody when I play. Yeah, no. Only if I feel it. And that has to do a lot the way they play. Right. Because there's guys that they just go and they're like rough. Mm-hmm. No. I mean, I like that. Yeah. Yes, I'm not going to say, no, I don't like that. Yeah, I do like that. I like it soft. Mm-hmm. You can go rough and you can go soft on me. But there's guys that I just don't feel like kissing them. And some guys that are like, do you kiss? No, I don't. Yeah. And then I'm playing with another person and I'm kissing that person. And I've seen them that they're like, really? And I'm not your partner. I can kiss whoever I want.
Yeah, I don't have there's nothing here that I'm
Yeah.
responsible for your emotions on.
Right. Yeah.
No, I get that 100% because for me, there's a couple of guys I will kiss because I've known them. Like, I know them very well. Like my friend Jeff.
Okay.
He's, I mean, adorable.
Okay.
That guy's so adorable. But like, but there's others that like, just the guy who said I love you while he was coming 2 times.
What?
And I know that it was just a reaction to coming. It had nothing to do with me. But it was one of those things where I was like, I am out of my emotional depths here, guys. This is supposed to, like, I'm an ATM machine. Slide your credit card. Let's get this done.
Yes.
Like, I am literally like, there's a slot. Yeah. Let's slide the card in and get it done.
Yeah.
But like when emotions are involved, I'm literally like, oh no.
That doesn't come with it.
That's it. Like, that's not the kind of fucking that I do.
Yeah.
And it's not because of the fact that I think that emotions are bad, but I'm not a very emotional person to begin with.
Okay.
And the fact that my husband has somehow drilled through all that to find the squishy center
Yes.
is just, it's like, that's his, you know? So for me, it's like, it's something that I'm not.
But that's awkward, like for someone to say "I love you" while they're coming.
It was so funny because the guy, the iron filings, yeah, he was there when it happened, and he's like, I'm literally stroking his dick, and this guy's saying "I love you," and he looked at me and he goes, "Did he just say that?" And then he said it again and he goes, "Oh my God, he just said that. That's so awkward." And I'm literally like, he's right there. Can we not make him feel bad about it? I'm stroking his dick, giving him a lecture, trying to figure out what this guy's emotionally going through. Yeah, it's like,
I mean, you're great at handling things. Yeah.
The more chaotic, the funnier it is for me.
Yeah.
That one is, that's one of my gifts, actually. Is like the chaos is like my home base. And now we're here.
Yeah.
I feel right at home.
Yes.
Okay, so because of the fact that you are a unicorn and you have recently moved here,
Yeah.
how do you like it? I mean, is it exciting or is it just straight terrifying?
No, it is exciting.
Okay.
It is exciting. I can get to play with whoever I want without saying, "Can I go play with him?" I don't miss that.
Right.
I do not miss saying, "Can I go play with him? Can I touch him?" And I just choose who I want to play with.
Well, see, I think that has a lot to do with your choice in partners too. Because I'll be frank, I don't ask my husband permission.
With my relationship where I was, that was one of our thing that we would do everything together.
That was one of your rules?
Yes, that was one of our rules. That was, I would say, the rule number one.
Yeah. Well, our rule number one is that my husband has, like, there's very rare occasions when this isn't it, but our very first rule when we started was that he would be present.
Yeah, but he lets you be.
But he lets me do whatever I want as long as he's present and there to protect me.
Yeah.
Because his big thing is that this is dangerous.
Yes.
This is dangerous for women. This can get out of hand quickly.
Oh, yeah.
If there's not some safeguards in place.
Right.
So because of the fact that my husband is 100% devoted to me,
Yeah.
he wants to make sure that I'm as safe as possible.
Yeah.
Which is amazing and awesome. But in the moment, whatever feels right to me is whatever I'm allowed. Like, there are no restrictions to what I'm allowed to do.
No, that with me, yeah, there was a lot of restrictions. I couldn't kiss. And like I said, I like to kiss while I'm getting fucked.
Right.
It depends on the person.
Right.
I have to
not a hard and fast rule.
Yes. No. Yeah, but with us in our relationship, yeah, we did had a lot of rules, but it was more for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it has to do the fact that he is older than me.
Right.
He is 22 years older than me. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I do like older men.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like young
Right.
guys. No. Because some of them, they cannot last.
Right.
Yeah. So.
You have very specific requirements of what you're looking for in a partner, which, girl, standards. I love that.
Yes.
I love that for you.
I know, like I said, I know what I like, and I'm not gonna waste my time.
Right.
I always say that. It might sound, I don't know if it sounds rude saying that I'm not gonna waste my time, but like I said, I don't do this every day.
Okay. This is something, if you've ever listened to my podcast, my big thing is that consent starts from within.
Yeah.
And if you have boundaries and you know what your boundaries are, that means you've checked in and know what your consent level is.
Right.
So, and then you drop the pebble and all the consent ripples out from there.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to have it from within first. So the fact
Yes.
that you have boundaries, so the fact that you have what you're looking for and that's perfect. That's the way you should be doing this whole lifestyle thing.
Yeah.
Because you don't owe these men anything.
Right.
And just because they showed up at a party that you said you were attending,
that doesn't mean I'm gonna play with them.
Exactly. And it doesn't mean that you owe them, and you don't owe them anything.
Right.
I mean, obviously, everyone would prefer it if we weren't rude, but at the same time, if they're not getting the hint, sometimes you have to be.
Yes. Yes. I always try to be as nice as possible.
Dude, give me a second. I just got here.
Yeah. Yes. Like, or sometimes what happens the most when I'm already playing with someone,
mm-hmm.
they come and they start putting their dick right in your face.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes.
And I just push them away a little bit.
I can't see the forest for the dicks. Yes, right. I get it.
I start doing that.
Yeah.
And then they continue doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, if I push you away, that means I'm not interested. I think it's obvious.
Yeah.
But then once they're like here and right in my face, I'm like, can you back up?
Mm-hmm.
I go straight up.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, okay.
Did you think it was a you weren't close enough problem that I was pushing you away?
If I'm interested in you, obviously I'm gonna touch you and I'm gonna put that dick in my mouth.
Pull you in. We're designed to pull you in.
Yes.
We're Venus flytraps like that.
Right.
So if I'm pushing you away, guess what? Your fly didn't make it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I understand. I understand entirely. And the fact that you are willing to say,
oh, yeah. I will.
This is not.
Yes.
That is all to me. That's really good to have that basis of knowledge for who you are. So, I like it.
Yes.
So, do you have anything that you would like to ask me? Because I'm fairly forthright and I'll tell you anything you want to know.
With girls, how far you go with girls?
I have eaten and fingered.
Okay.
But that's about the extent.
Okay.
I mean, that sounds like a lot when you say it, but like...
Yeah, because not every girl goes like that.
Yeah, no, I mean...
all the way.
Yeah. I mean, I have, but like, I don't know that I've ever done it in a setting where it was just me and a girl.
Okay.
And that's because, I am flexible in the bi area, but definitely I am hetero.
Yeah.
Like, I can be flexible to the bi.
Yeah.
But it's more of a enhancement to the overall amping up.
Yes.
Than a lesbian tendency.
Okay, yeah.
I don't have a problem with it, but I'm also not like seeking it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I mean, what about you? Are you bi?
No, I don't consider myself bi, but I do enjoy like playing with another girl, like touching here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I have gone down on a girl once.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the interesting thing is that now, mind you, because of the fact that it's something that we've done,
Mm-hmm.
it's so much easier for me to understand the terrain down there.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for me, it's so much easier
Okay.
than, and to be frank, I'd rather be eaten by a girl than by a guy.
It's different. Yes. It's
Yes.
different.
Because they're actually doing all of the things that
Yeah,
you
because
need.
we know where like the spot is.
Exactly.
You don't have to be like, oh yeah, it right there.
You missed it.
Yes.
Turn around.
Right.
You turn.
Yes.
Yeah, no. And my thing is that I'm not really one to get I don't really get off with just somebody licking my clit.
Mm-hmm.
I need fingers. I need
Yeah.
penetration. I need more.
Yeah, like you can start with the fingers, but then
Yeah.
yes, I'm the same way.
And I mean, I don't like when guys are like down there and they're like, and you're like, okay,
Okay.
all you're really doing is just making a mess
Yeah.
with
Yes.
your saliva. Nothing to do with me, dude.
Right.
So for me, it's I get bored.
Yeah.
I get bored really easily, and then I'm up there and I'm thinking about my grocery shopping list, and then maybe
It's just a me thing.
no,
Okay. Okay.
no, it's literally something. It's literally something that it's got to occupy.
Because we want something
Yes.
inside.
Because
Like literally, my G
He's
spot
not-
is like
yeah, begging.
Yes.
Yeah, no. The thing is that if I wanted a clitoral orgasm, I have a Hitachi wand.
okay. Yes.
I have a Hitachi wand, and I will use that,
Yeah.
and I will get myself a clitoral orgasm. But when I am with somebody else, I want a penetrative one.
Yeah.
I want one where you penetrate and you do
Yes.
some outside finagling. Okay, so I'm right there with you. Like, I'm bored.
Yes. Like let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on because, okay, great. You've made the terrain very wet. Oh, cool. All right. Well, we're going to stop. Thank you so much for joining me, Chip, though. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciated this.
We have to continue.
Seriously.
Yes.
I got a question from a listener. She asked me, what do you do about your period? I am not going to give anybody medical advice, but in my particular situation, in 2017, I went to my gynecologist and I basically told him that I was tired. I was tired of my period. I had lived an entire life where there was always the threat that some crime scene unit was going to show up and try to figure out where the arterial spray came from. I had what was known as a super uterus, and no matter what I did, I could never stop or slow my periods. I mean, I had ablations, I had all sorts of permanent like things done, and none of it worked. So in 2017, I went to my gynecologist and I explained to him that it was rough to live in this life. It was cramping. It was 10 days of, hell. And he said, well, let's take it out. At some point in time, it's a lifestyle thing. It's a quality thing. Now, he left me my ovaries so I didn't go instantly into menopause. So that was good. But he took everything else. And so I don't have pap smears anymore. I don't have, I still do my well woman checkups and stuff like that. But I don't, there's a lot of things that I no longer have, which is a complete blessing to me. Now, that being said, I am not recommending this for everyone because obviously, those parts are there for a reason. But I will say it changed the game for me. It changed how I orgasmed, how long I could orgasm, how intensely I could orgasm. And all in different ways. So, I can orgasm for longer. They are not as soul stirring as they once were. They do not create that massive quake, but I can go past the point where I used to be able to go when I can ride the lightning longer. So when everything gets too sensitive to touch and you feel like, just basically socking somebody in the jaw because you've come and you're like, I'm done now. That doesn't happen as much for me. It happens with too much direct clitoral stimulation, but not really as often as it used to. It used to be that I was basically having like 2 orgasms. They were clenching everything south of my diaphragm and just turning it into a big muscle spasm and then releasing it. And at some point, the muscle fatigue was just too much. And I was like, I can't really do anymore. So now I don't have that. It's changed the game on my orgasms. It's rethought how my orgasms go. And because of the fact that I don't have that, I now have this long, sustained pleasure plateau that just keeps going if you keep going. And it's kind of amazing. It's like, it's completely different. And at first it feels so weird. You're like, am I even having an orgasm? What's going on? But you get to the point where you've like figured it all out. Now, that leads me to the next part of Claudia's question. Like, she's having terrible mood swings because of perimenopause. My husband can attest to this. My mood swings off the charts. My ability to go from giddy happiness to straight fucked up anger were instantaneous. My ability to have a conversation was limited to him not irritating me. Because if I got irritated, I went off like a fucking lunatic. Now, that's not great when you're in this game, when you're in this lifestyle, and you're trying to have deep, meaningful conversations. And you're trying to do it with making yourself vulnerable and saying the things that you wouldn't normally say because you need to say them. Okay. So my husband and I, like recently, I went and got hormone replacement therapy because I was having all of the symptoms, the night sweats, the muscle weakness, I had shoulder surgery 2 years ago now. And it was insanity because all of this was related to depleting estrogen levels. And nobody said anything to me. Nobody said, hey, some of this stuff could be caused by depleting. And they were like, take black cohosh and maybe some wild yam. And, they were trying to give me alternatives because there's such a bad rap around hormone replacement therapy for so long. And I finally listened to a menopause expert. I finally listened to somebody who basically made sense of all of the symptoms I was having, my lunatic, crazy mood swings. Now, here's where this actually comes into play. Okay, but anyway, sorry, let me go back. I was listening to this menopause expert who was telling us all these things that we really need to hear, all the symptoms that are connected to menopause, because estrogen is everywhere in our bodies. The brain fog is caused because there's not enough estrogen lubing it all up, making it soft and supple. There's not enough estrogen in our joints, and there's not enough estrogen in the fibers in our ears. So when you start adding that estrogen back in, and I am on the full gamut. I am on estrogen, I am on progesterone, I am on the testosterone. And the reason for that is because your symptoms are so varied. Your symptoms are so widely varied. And progesterone tends to counteract cortisol. And cortisol is the reason that you have a lot of anxiety and you have a lot of sleeplessness. So being on the progesterone is something I do at night so that it drops my cortisol levels and makes it so that I can sleep better at night. Now, mind you, I have not been on this treatment for very long, but I am finally starting to see some results. I am not nearly as anxious. I have a little bit more zest for life. The testosterone gives you back that zest, gives you back that desire, gives you back that want. And freaking love it. Because instead of facing my husband and I'm always excited to go to parties. But I was facing a lot of anxiety about the party as it led up. I was not enjoying the buildup. I was anxious and nervous, and a lot of times the fact that I was anxious and nervous for absolutely no reason, because mentally I could talk myself out of being anxious or nervous. Because of that, there was this just underlying feeling of, I don't know what's going on and I don't know how to combat this. And so I would oftentimes go to the party, do a little bit, and then leave because I was taking bad feeling in with me. And that's not to say that I didn't want to go or that my husband forced me to go. None of that happened. It was all 100% me. But because of the fact that I was having these emotions that I didn't understand, that I couldn't figure out, that I didn't have control over, I was having a very, very hard time wrapping my brain around the emotions tied to everything. And as I may have mentioned, I am very emotionally stunted to begin with. I don't get attached very often. I am very transactional when it comes to sex. I prefer to be a little bit of a stranger because there's not a lot of like emotional connection that I really want. But obviously, I'm learning to get over all of that. But at the same time, because of the fact that I'm not super great with emotions to begin with, the fact that I could not control the emotions I was having was so rough for me. And it made it very difficult for my husband, who's trying desperately not to piss me off and trying desperately to keep and make sure that he's not forcing me into something that I don't want to do, because he is concerned. I am his number one concern. So when I'm going through this and I can't really understand it and I'm trying to just power my way through, it was so difficult. It was so rough. But when I finally heard this expert, and I'll tell you exactly where I heard it on Armchair Expert, Experts on Expert. It was a woman, I think her name is Mary Claire. She is a menopause expert. She's on Instagram. She is all over the place. She is going out and she is doing the good motherfucking work. She is saying the things that need to be said that tell us what we're going through, because there's a whole generation of women who we're Generation X is coming into it, man. And we're a fucking feral generation, okay? We're the ones who raised ourselves. And when we were being raised by someone, it was probably a wolf or a bigger sibling. And the fact is that we were out there latchkeying it the fuck up. So we don't have that communication coming from the older generation telling us what we're going through. They're like, suck it up, rub some dirt on it. And so now that we're here and we're trying, and we're the ones who are like, oh, no, I need to know what the fuck is going on. We're figuring it out. We're having the conversations. We're saying the things, because the fucks given, so few. So this is the most important step that we're making in medicine, that anybody listening who's in the medical field doing research on females needs to be more. We need to start focusing on how medicine affects the female body, how medicine affects the female mind, because whether or not we're all the same until the hormones start bathing everything in different juices. So we need to start figuring out what it is that our hormones are doing, because the medical field has largely left us ignored. I mean, when you look back through history, they found breast cancer in a man. So if you are with someone, if you're with a woman who is facing, I'm going to say mid to late 30s to into her 40s, if you're with a woman and all of a sudden she's starting to develop changes in her moods and her attitudes, she's getting hot flashes, she's sore, she's maybe talk to her and tell her, there are some sources out there that are going to give her more insight as to what's going on with her. Because this affects how your relationship is. The greatest number of divorces happen in menopause, because things are just so incredibly different. So you guys need to kind of be aware of it, aware of what's happening to us, because all of a sudden you think we're turning into a raving bitch, but literally it's just our emotions are going out of control. Our hormones are completely unbalanced, and the more your brain tries to regulate what's going on with your hormones, the more it's pumping in the wrong type of thing to combat what's happening, and it becomes just a mixing bowl of mud. It's not great. So this is a conversation that needs to be a little bit more intergender, okay? Guys, you gotta be part of this conversation. You've got to start understanding what it is that women are going through, so that you can have some grace, so that you can have some understanding, so that you can have some empathy, because this is a rough hang, dude. Rough hang. When you wake up in the middle of the night and you're covered in sweat, and I mean, not like a soft glow. We're talking a full-on soaking wet bath of sweat. And you can't cool down, and it's a lot to go through, and it's a lot to go through by yourself. So when you talk to someone, a woman, about menopause, tread softly. Be understanding that this is not an easy thing to go through, because it takes so much out of you. Trying to figure out where your normal is takes so much out of you. And that is my PSA for today. Claudia, thank you so much for asking. I know that this is a conversation we need to have more of. And as I go through hormone replacement therapy, as I go through this, I'm willing to share more about what my journey has been, because I have been on it for approximately 6 weeks, maybe 8. I don't know exactly. It's been about 6 to 8 weeks, and I am starting to really feel the effects. I am starting to feel more joy. I am starting to feel more anticipation, more buildup. And that is something that's been missing from my husband. My husband loves the buildup, loves that interplay. And because of the fact that I have been kind of checked out, it really sucks for him. So I am honestly grateful that I have found a way to get back to being me. And guys, it's okay for you to try to help figure out sources and information, but make sure that you're doing it from the right experts, because there are experts out there who have been telling us for years that HRT causes cancers and all this other stuff that is patently untrue. Okay. And there are people who are pushing things like pellets, which overdose you in testosterone. Pellets are not a controllable source of testosterone. So I don't at all, if somebody's trying to talk you into a pellet, step away, don't do it. My personal journey was that they offered me the pellet, and I was like, hells to the no, because I knew the information that pellets do not have. It's kind of like, you remember when those hormones that the birth control that they put in your arm for 5 years, occasionally they melt quicker than were expected. The same thing is happening with that testosterone pellet. Don't do it. You need to be in control of what's going into your body and the levels at which it's going in. So using a cream is much better. They actually have estrogen creams that you can rub on your vulva, which makes everything softer and wetter and more fun to play with. So HRT can be a fun experience. Because there are things that are just, once you stop producing viable eggs, your body's like, well, now it's time for you to die. So literally your body's trying to kill you. So maybe let's get in front of it. Get in front of it, get some HRT, or talk to your doctor about what you're going through and see if they know as much as they need to know, and do your own research, because I got to tell you, a lot of times when you go to the gynecologist, they don't necessarily have all of the information that they probably should. So just make sure that you're advocating for yourself. Thank you for joining me today on the Pineapple Pinup, the Hot Wife Life podcast. And I just want to say thank you so much for all of those of you who have followed me. I've reached a milestone on a couple of different platforms, and I just want to say thank you. Another thing I want to say in regards to this episode is be your own best advocate. Be the source of consent within you. Be the center of your own universe. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and if you have any questions, any topics you want covered, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at any of my socials, which are listed in the show's description, or you can hit me up by email at pineapplepinuppod@gmail.com.